didn't look too crazy, but I thought they was getting attacked.
Yeah, but that's more than it needs to be, though, man.
Oh no, are we doing this introduction or just not doing the introduction no more? That's it.
You can do the introduction if you want. That's not really my thing.
All right, cool.
But yeah, no, I see the AFTV lot get attacked outside of Tottenham. But my thing is, it's so easy to like you see us, man, yeah. You see like how man's from the hood and whatnot, and man's been jail, been out of jail, all this stuff, yeah. You see like you know, like a lot of people like they feel like the way of life that man has been through is it's like alien. It's like how could you live that whatever? But you see the way we've been brought up.
Yeah.
One thing about us, we're not bullies. You get it?
Yeah.
That's one thing that we've kind of understood, that you like to kind of vouch for the underdog or for the that camaraderie that we've got in it. So you see when man's seeing like the AFTV lot getting attacked outside the Tottenham stadium, I'm thinking you would never do that to man them or to certain man that you know you just can't do that to.
This is what you got to remember. Yeah, this is football. This ain't road. Like you get people, soft people, but when they go football, they're a complete different person in real life. In football, like you can catch them on road, they're nobody. As soon as they're with the fans, with the people at football, they're a complete different person. Like
yeah, but that's but you see, I'm not really here for that because man seen I see Robbie at Anthony Joshua's like charity thing recently, a few weeks ago, wasn't it? And obviously them lot shouted Kane to go, and obviously man's rolled with Kane in it. So we're doing like this. I'm chatting to him, and me and him are just talking about life and about like Arsenal. You realise, right, this guy's a proper Arsenal thing. We just talk for next thing you know, we're talking for half an hour. He's like, come to the studio, whatever. So you see, when you talk to someone like that and you start to like delve into their story a little bit, you realise how much effort and hard work man's really put into this thing. Do you get it? And when you see man like outside in I see like a couple of security guards, like you see a few security, if you want to get to him, innit?
Yeah, if you really, to be honest, the security looks lame. If you really would, like, if that was life and death or it was a road thing, you're getting to him, innit?
You're gonna get to man. Like stop going on like you lot are there. Like, why are you hiding? Bro, like, and you got a couple guys. You're playing football. You got a couple guys filming outside the stadium about football. Yeah, all right, cool. Your team's lost and you're not happy about it. Or you can have a little bit of banter. You can like wind up people and whatever. But I feel like the whole bullying thing. Like there's a guy on because I've watched AFTV from the beginning. You get me? I've supported them from the jump, fam. Like so. There was a guy. What got me into that was a guy called Chris Hudson. He had a mad rant. But there's a guy on there called Ty. Yeah, and you see Ty. Ty's like
everyone knows Ty.
Yeah, cool.
Everyone knows Ty.
My man. Yeah, my man's kind of like he's like a older guy, but he's kind of like a innocent type of guy, though, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like he's kind of like harmless kind of thing. And I see one video one time of them like throwing his hat, like kind of like bullying him, throwing his hat. He's trying to, like pig in the middle thing. Yeah, and I'm thinking, I'm thinking, bro, come on, fam. Like you go to, because these men are famous, they're targets. So I don't understand why these men don't have security when they go out.
Yeah, the thing is, if you've been doing it for years, you've never had this happen to you. But like, and plus they got security at the game. It's not like it's the 80s no more, where you can just have a fight and you go home. These days you can't just get into a fight. You'll get arrested. So they must feel you're going to North London Derby, at Tottenham pitch. You must feel some sort of safety to be able to do this, knowing you could possibly win. There could be possibly Spurs hooligans there. You must feel safe to do this because, like, otherwise you wouldn't be doing it outside there. There's no reason not to feel safe in this day and age. Hooliganism is not done, but it's not like how it used to be, where there's no CCTV. You can catch man around the corner, have a fight, do this, and get away with it. You can't get away with nothing in this day and age. You get me? There's too much security. There's too much cameras. You can't get away with nothing. So to attack them makes no sense to me because all it will lead to is you're getting banned. You're meant to be a Tottenham fan and now you're getting banned. That's what would happen. Extreme measures. If you touch them, you're going to get banned. It's as simple as that.
Like, yeah, but I don't know if they're going to get banned though. I don't know if it's...
No, they're not going to get banned from that. Not from that. But if they touch them, if they put their hands on them And remember, AFTV is a big thing now. It's not no
Yeah, definitely.
raggy little thing around the corner. It's a big thing now. So if you felt threatened, I'm sure AFTV can shout out to Tottenham and say, look, we felt threatened. This is the footage of these guys. Rare. Obviously, that's not my way of doing things.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do that. They're not
No,
gonna do their fans, innit? They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna
I
go
know,
and start.
but I'm saying if they do get attacked in any sort of way, there will be repercussions. I can't see because they're professional now. They're not like there's man them no more. They're a professional outfit. So if things happen, they have to go down a professional route. They can't just say, "Oh, you know what? Let's bring 10 man them next time," and then everyone starts.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Rush them.
I'm on us,
That's
man.
what we're on. But
Yeah,
we're not professional.
what man's on.
We're not professional, bro. And like we're still touching. Like I'm not gonna get into that. So
that's what man's on. Because when I see it, it makes me feel a bit. It makes me feel a bit sick. Because man went to a few games recently. Yeah, man was at the Emirates, but you know what it is. You see at the Emirates, yeah. Dude, I'm just taking it into something else, but kind of similar. But you see at the Emirates, you got like it's kind of a bit posh, isn't it? Not posh, but it's a bit like a lot of touristy. It's a lot like that. So man's in the crowd, but you see me, I can't watch football sitting down. You get it? Like obviously, man's sitting down on the ground, but I'm not thinking nothing about people behind me or nothing.
Behind you, yeah, same.
People behind me, everything. So I'm standing up, but there's a guy that's gone, sit the fuck down. But I'm not even thinking he's talking about me.
You cannot be talking about.
I'm not even thinking that. I'm just thinking I'm standing up watching the game. I'm not thinking my brother's there, a couple man around. I'm not thinking nothing. But then, about 20 seconds later, hey, sit the fuck down. So I'm thinking, hold on, it's not. I looked around. I realized it's only a couple of us standing up. So now I've turned around. I'm not facing the crowd. That the game's behind me. I'm facing them. I mean, you said that. So obviously, there's bare people like looking around. Like, there's obviously a couple of women. There's a couple like Chinese man. I'm thinking I don't even know who to look at. I said that. Man was like, oh, people, don't worry about it. I said, no, but who's talking to me like that? Like, who's talking to me like that?
Yeah.
Because you see, when you're at the ground, you can hear what everyone's saying around you. You see around
you. Of course.
You can hear everything.
Yeah.
So I'm looking around thinking, I was like, oh, don't get a woman's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's just some guy, he's just probably just drunk. But I'm looking, and I looked at a guy, I'm thinking, he looks like someone that might say that, but is it him? And he's looking away. I'm thinking, oh, so you're saying,
oh, you're not really on it, you're just saying
you're just shouting and swearing at me, but you don't really want to shout and swear at me. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's
not saying to say it, innit? Yeah, say it to me. Now I've turned around and say it to me, innit? Like, if you say it to me in a correct way, then we can negotiate, but saying it like that, that's crazy to me.
You can't talk to people like that, and that's the same thing I'm thinking about the AFTV thing. Like you lot are going up to these guys with guys have got camera talking about football outside the ground. I mean, what is it that you don't want them to do exactly?
You know what it is, yeah. Also, yeah, you got to remember, yeah, AFTV in a different space. These guys, I'm not speaking for these guys. I'm just saying there could be real, true Tottenham fans that just go to games, have a few drinks, have a good time, have a little rivalry with someone else. They've come out, they're pissed off. You're on their patch, what's it called? Commentating about the game. They're highly infumed that you're there. Like, I can understand being angry, but it's like old school. Like, old school guys are willing to fight for that, innit? You're on my turf and you're chatting shit about my team. Not chatting shit about my team, but it's like a boasting thing. You're still there. Really, you should be getting out of it. Normally, you should be leaving.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
You're still on my turf. We lost. Get off our turf now. Go home. Like, don't be here still, like loitering here, talking about the game. Like, get off our turf. That's not. Listen, in this day and age, everyone's got a right to do what they want to do. Yeah, but some people are stuck in the old ways. Yeah, you won. Get out. Otherwise,
so what do you think? What do you think should have happened then? Like, what they should do that in in a different.
No, in this day and age, no. End of the day, everyone's got rights to do what they want now. Like they're making their money. This is their job. This is AFTV's job. Yeah. So this is their job. You don't own Tottenham, so don't come here telling me what I can and what I can't do. End of the day, unless a Tottenham official says to me I can't do it, fair enough. Who are you? You're just a fan. You're paid the same amount of money I paid to get in there. So piss off. You get me? I hear that. That's how it is this day and age. But obviously, some people go further, innit? They're still stuck in their ways. Use up one, so just get the hell out of it. Don't loiter around there. Just get out of here, otherwise there could be trouble, innit? And it's a bit, it is antagonizing there. You've won, and your hair still talking about the game.
Yeah, yeah.
You get me? I don't mind it. Like, I'm all down for it. Like, if you're making your money, make your money. Do what you're doing. Do things for your fan. But there's certain people that won't understand it. You get me? Like, your hair,
but my thing is then, like, what I'm saying is then, okay, cool, you're outside, then you got security in the way, to then go the whole way then.
Yeah, but you got, you know, people just got loud mouth. They just want to show that I'm still about. You're not on nothing. Like, you didn't do nothing. If you really, really wanted to do something, you could have done something. The security didn't look like they was on anything. Like, if my son's life was in danger, them security would be lifted up in the air. You get me? Like, if it was really that deep, them security can't stop me from doing what I'm doing. You get me? Like, so it's not that deep. It's just a show. Oh, you lost. Oh, it's football, isn't it? It's football. Football's moved on. Hooligan days are finished. Like
they're not finished in certain countries.
Yeah, but
they don't even finish here like that.
No, but here, if you want to do the hooligans, and you got to go and link up and meet up, make arrangements, meet somewhere where there's no cameras and whatnot. You got to do it properly. So like, I caught them round the corner slipping. Them days are done, man. You can do that, but you'll be in jail the same night through CCTV. So, like, what they've done don't make no sense to me. Arsenal still going to do that. They're still going to go to other pitches and still do the same thing. Like, you're not like you.
I feel like it's different now. You see, like with AFTV, I feel like you see like certain people hanging around. I feel like AFTV it's basically there's no different to really Sky Sports being outside their ground. Or like, I think it's obviously because it's Arsenal fans, but I feel like it's just the same as BBC.
Bro, it's the same thing. It's the same. End of the day, yeah, you're just pissed because they're predominantly Arsenal. Like, if Sky Sports were out there, they'll be cussing Tottenham how they played and bigging up Arsenal, yeah. But you've got nothing to say about them because it's Sky Sports, and it's a professional platform which you recognise. You don't recognise Arsenal Fan TV. That's what Tottenham. They don't recognise them, so you think you're bad for them. That's what.
But if they don't recognise it until they win, then they watch it.
Yeah, cool. That's what everyone. But it's not just them.
Because if Arsenal had lost that day, I don't think they'd have a problem with them being there.
No, of course not. They'll join in. They'll be joining in with them and say,
jumping in the camera and all of that type of stuff.
Bro, it's football fans. Bro, you know what, bro, we do it ourselves. Like, it's football fans, we are very fickle. Like, I can talk shit about Liverpool one day, the next day I'm telling they're the best team in the world. Like, you know what I'm like with football, you know what you're like with football. Like, if we weren't doing this, when Liverpool lost against Nottingham Forest, I wouldn't be watching no games. You can't talk to me about football. I don't want to know. I hate football. You get me? But that's how fickle football fans are, bro. Up and down, you lost, so they're pissed. I hear it. You get me? I'll be pissed. You get me? I won't go to that extreme because I'm maybe when I was younger in our 20s, maybe I would have been immature and might have threw a couple things at them. Yeah. But when you get older, you realize, you know what? These guys are still earning their 120 bags a week. They win, lose, or draw. Yeah, why am I going to get in trouble? Why am I going to get in trouble for them? It don't make no sense. You get me?
I wouldn't even say it's for them, but I get what you're saying.
No, but you're doing it based on how they performed. How your team performed affects your mood.
Yeah, it affects my mood for the whole week. Like, you see, when Arsenal lose, like, do you know what? I had to force myself out of a certain state of mind. Like, it used to affect everything. My girl can't talk to me. Mom can't talk to me. No one talks to me about nothing. I'm vexed now because we didn't win, or we drew a game we shouldn't have drawn, or whatever. You see, now, years later, I've got to the point where I've got to think, you know what? It's just a game. I've still got things to do.
It's not just a game, though. It's not just a game.
I'm not where I mean. No, but I know. But this is what I've got to say to myself.
Yeah, you got to tell.
I'm not where I am in life, where I need to be. I still need to go and make money. I still need to pay bills. I still got. They're going home to their big houses. They're making their millions every month. Well, but that's what I've got to say to myself to not get myself.
I hate that same.
It still winds me up.
Yeah, bro, it will wind you up. One mistake, you can have a great game. One mistake from one person can ruin your whole weekend. Whole weekend done. All the stuff you was meant to do, I was going to go to his christening in a good mood. Now I'm going there vexed. I'm going
Yeah,
there
yeah,
vexed.
yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna
100%.
see fans I don't want to see. I'm gonna see my cousin. I don't even want to see him no more. But he's gonna chat shit. It's all that, bro. Like
Yeah,
one
yeah,
person will make
yeah,
me angry with my family, bro.
yeah. What do you
You
think
get
about
me?
fan channels in general though? You see, like, because obviously I've been watching do you know I watch the most? I watch big up a few of them. Terrace, Terry Flews, I watch the Football
Yeah,
Terrace, I
yeah,
watch Goldbridge, I
yeah.
watch
I
obviously
watch him. I watch him.
I watch Rio Ferdinand's thing, I watch Michael Richards and Gary Lineker and them lot.
Oh, you're bigging up your ones. What about Handful Agenda?
I didn't even be that.
And Coppish. What about Coppish as well, bro? Come on, bro. Don't be saying
No,
your
but these
ones.
ones are not
I've got
Arsenal
ones.
ones. These ones are
I
not
don't
Arsenal
care.
ones.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You're trying it.
Big up
You're trying to big up Arsenal.
Les Scott and them lots ones that he
Nah, you're
does.
trying it.
Morris, Jody Morris, and that. I'm just big up the people I know. JT, John Terry, and I'm just big up the people I
I'm
know.
being the people I don't know, but I watch their channels,
Fortunes.
bro. Oh, you're trying it. You've got too many. You watch too many. No, see me. You
No,
see
I
me. I
know
watch.
I know these, man. I know these,
No,
man.
you
That's
know
what it
them.
is.
That's the thing. You know them. I don't know. I don't know none of these people. You get me? Who does these
Yeah.
football? I don't know them, but like I will tend to follow the people that's talking sense. Like, Handful Agenda, I watch him all the time, yeah,
Mm.
because I need to see people get angry like me. Like, I can't just watch football fans and it don't affect them. I need to know how I feel. You feel. You get me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
That's
I
how
need
AFTV was for me when I first started watching it. Like I could
exactly. You
like when
want
I
someone
first
to be in
started
your
watching
position.
it, I started like that's how I feel I started like really like tuning into like Troops because I started realizing he feels how I feel.
Troops,
He felt how
Troops
I
goes
felt at the time. Them
crazy.
time Troops, DT,
Yeah, they
uh
used to go crazy.
Claude, like they
Yeah,
used to feel how I felt. But the
rest in
only
peace.
difference is with how they felt is I was probably a little bit more reasonable at that time when they were feeling the way they were.
Yeah, they
Because
were.
I was still sticking by
That was Wenger,
things.
innit? Wenger days.
Yeah, that was Wenger days, but I still
Yeah.
knew that there was parts that we hadn't, like Kroenke ownership. Like as a businessman, you can't put in all money because you know like other shareholders are benefiting, and we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So I know that they're trying to wait for these guys to come up so they can fully invest, and
Fully
we got still
invested.
got to buy out the club first. So I was still thinking about those type of things. But I guess when you're paying your money to go
Yeah,
travel to Germany to sleep,
exactly.
to get home at 4 in the morning, your kids ain't seen you,
Yeah.
you're traveling all over the world. You know what I'm saying? You're
It's
banging
different
out
for them because you're at home in your yard watching it from your yard. Yeah,
yeah,
so
you know what I'm saying?
they've got a real
They're
opinion because they're
traveling,
paid to go.
they're paid to go, they're going to watch crap, and they're coming outside, and you still, once the game's finished, you still got to travel home.
Travel home is
Because these
crazy.
men are around each other all day, 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah,
If you go Manchester for a game, you're with them all the way up,
all the way up
maybe
and all the way
all the
back.
way down. Like you're with those guys for 2 days straight.
Yes, it's
And
crazy.
you're probably talking about the game all day. So everyone's ideas are coming into each other. And you think, oh yeah, about that as well. Yeah, I'm upset about that as well, what you mentioned.
Yeah,
And I'm also upset about what Dean mentioned. I'm also angry about what you're
yeah.
just angry about 10 different
And
opinions.
you are going to argue about certain things because certain people ain't as angry as you are at certain points. You'd be like, hold
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Like, that was a key issue. No, it's not. I hear that, bro. I hear that. Like that's how I used to be when I've been in a couple of Liverpool games. Like traveling up there when I was in the game when we drew 4-4. Arshavin scored 4 goals,
Oh yeah.
bro.
Against us, you mean, yeah.
Yeah, our pitch, bro. I couldn't believe we scored last second, yeah. But on the way back now, yeah, because none of the people I came with had Liverpool tops on. I had Liverpool top on. You
Mm.
get me? So on the way back, we stopped at the services, and now I understood why they wasn't wearing Liverpool tops because everyone where we went was Arsenal tops. Everyone except for me, because all the
Mm.
Liverpool fans are like staying in Liverpool.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
coming
yeah.
back.
Yeah,
I'm coming
yeah.
back with Arsenal. So we came back with Arsenal. Bare banter. Bare banter where I wanted to fight someone. It's crazy. It was nuts, bro. It was the banter. You don't realize we can have banter online, yeah, but the real life banter is crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy. It's
and it don't
almost
stop.
it don't stop. And there's
Mm.
thousands of them. like it's just me with a Liverpool top. My brethren are there, but they're not. They can easily be taken for Arsenal fans because we all got London accents. You get me? So they can easily see them as Arsenal fans. But I'm the bait one, the Liverpool top. You get me? So I'm getting all the banter from every single walking past everyone trying to get food. Every single person giving me banter, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Lucky we didn't lose. It was 4-4. We got a last second equaliser, but still, the banter was mad, bro. It was mad. It was mad. You get me?
Yeah, that's what I mean about these
I understand it, bro.
Yeah, no, I big up these fan channels, man, because you see, a lot of it was like I've had enough of like hearing people talk about football that are not like man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's how it was a lot of the time. I used to always listen to football like we've stopped like that's why a lot of people they give fan channels and all of these like I say the terraces and all these podcast type things like what we're doing there. They give them a little bit of stick in that because the only thing about these things is people they can say what they want.
Yeah.
And it means something all of a sudden. That's the only thing about it that we've got to try and
we've got a voice that can't be edited. Like,
yeah, you can't
go on
shout it down.
TV, they'll shout, you can't say this, they'll give you a script.
But the big corporations, the problem with the big corporations is they pick who voice is important.
Yeah,
but it's not like that no more. Nah, everyone's voice is important. If you're talking a bit of sense or you're talking with a bit of passion, people are gonna flock towards you and listen to what you're saying. You get it? Because they know that you've got what it takes to be in that.
And you've got a following. If you've got a following, they'll have to reach out to you because you know what? This guy's getting too influential. We need to get him on. That's what I see Sky Sports doing it all the time. Grabbing guys off of.
Yeah, I see Flex, the Man United guys, flexing all them, man.
Flexing it. Remember do you remember when they had Oozing on there as well? They had Oozing on there a couple of years ago still. Oozing was on there. I thought, raw. Like, I didn't expect
But the thing is with these man know about football. It's not like they don't know about football. They know about football. They know about football.
Of course they know about football.
You know what I'm saying?
They live football. Like, Oozing he was at every home game. So he's a fan, isn't it? He's a real fan. You get me? So
yeah, definitely.
Like, if Liverpool was local to me, it'd be different, innit? But they're not. So I can't be going every game. You get me? It's a madness. I go to what I can and what I can't go to. You get me? But
no, I big them up, man, because it allows man to, like I say, the only thing we've got to regulate is the fact that they talk, because people say things, and it's like, because you're saying something. I don't know how many of these people play football, because I was playing football yesterday with professionals, like real high level football. I don't know how much half of these guys play football.
Oh my God! In this day and age, you're playing football.
Yeah, it's madness. I'm trying to get back into it, man. Everyone keeps trying to draw man out, so I'm getting back into it.
The knees.
I don't know how much these guys play football, because if you was to play football, like I hear like a lot of people always saying things like, like he's not good enough, or that one's not good, or this or that. And then I feel like when they say things or when they talk about certain things online, I feel like it starts spiraling, like it becomes the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if that was the case, how it was back in the day, then Henry wouldn't have made it at Arsenal, because at the beginning of his period at Arsenal, he was terrible.
It was terrible. Terrible. First season, first half season, it was terrible. Terrible.
But if that was this guy. Yeah, but if that was the case, where you see all of these grumblings and it turns into something, and then someone else starts talking about something that someone else heard on a podcast, and then we start talking about it, everyone starts talking about it. You go on your YouTube channel, you go on YouTube, you're recommended, it's all the same topic. All of a sudden, it's Henry's a failure. Henry's this, who's this guy, Henry wouldn't have made it. But because you didn't really get to hear it, he can just focus on his football.
I remember when he came. Didn't he come the same time as Suka and all them, man?
No, I think he might have. David Suka, I think he might have been a bit before that, you know.
I swear they came in the same window. So I remember thinking Suka.
Potentially. I can't say yes or no to that.
So I remember Suka was doing well, and Henry was I swear they were playing him on the wing to start off with. Henry.
Yeah, Henry was on the wing. Yeah, he was on the wing.
Yeah, didn't really notice him. I thought
he was on the wing. Yeah, he was a winger. But even in this day and age, he would have been a
serious guy.
He could have been both. He would have been. Henry would have. We could talk about it another time, because now I'm just getting into a whole.
We'll talk about Henry another time. That guy has scared me through my whole.
Talking about a whole next thing.
Watching Jamie Carragher against Henry is a mess. It's a mess. It's nasty.
Carragher knows what he's talking about, though. I like Carragher.
Yeah, but to see Henry play against Carragher, that's not right though, man. Them two playing against each other wasn't right. I've seen that too many times, man. You get me? But but we'll get into that another day, man. Henry bringing up nightmares and that, man.
It's crazy.
That guy, man. Yeah, but yeah, the whole the football fan TV, man, like they should be respected because end of the day, yeah, they're giving you a service like that all fans want. Like most fans want to watch their team win, and then once they win, they want to dissect the win, and they can't dissect it on Sky properly because they're not focusing your team like how you want.
They're not focused. Yeah, exactly.
So you need football fan TVs to break down the win. Because once Liverpool win, I want to see the like-minded Liverpool fans like me talking about the game.
But also in different avenues. You know, like you got one person that will talk about reaction. You got one person that will do like a tactical thing. You got one person that I want to see all of them. I want to see what everyone thinks. And also another thing about fan TV, what I like to see what people thought back in the day.
Go back and see what they're saying.
Because a lot of people would a lot of these guys that I talk about, Arteta this, Arteta that, they didn't want Arteta. When I went to
they didn't want him to start.
When I was going to the games, like I could name a lot of people, you know. When I started going to the games, a lot of people were Arteta out from. They didn't want Arteta at the game. They didn't want Arteta no more. So I don't understand. They didn't want him from. And now a lot of them are like, oh he dismantled Ange and but like I don't want to see you lot talking about stuff when you didn't back him because you lot would have.
Wait, what? People can't change their opinions, are you saying?
People can't change their opinion. They can change their opinion, but if you at the time you would have sacked Arteta, is what I'm saying. What I need to happen now is you have to what you say. You have to come up with a solution, innit? So if, for example, we're having a conversation today and you say, I want Arteta sacked, you got to say who you want in. Because if you was in charge, you wouldn't be able to sack Arteta and bring him in.
You sack him and leave him on there.
Or whatever. So you'd have to say, so if you say you can't change your opinion, you can change your opinion, but I'm putting you in a position of power with Arsenal. You sacked Arteta, innit? So Arteta is not doing what he's doing now. Our team potentially is not doing this now. Arteta's not there no more.
Yeah.
You can say, oh, maybe I was wrong. Yeah, but if you was an owner of Arsenal and you said maybe you was wrong, it wouldn't have been so simple.
Yeah, you'd have pulled the plug.
You'd have pulled the plug. So,
and I think a lot of people would have pulled the plug on, what's his name? Edu. Is he Edu, innit?
Yeah, Edu, yeah.
That his first couple of signings weren't going to plan. I was thinking, but now, he looks like he's getting the right signings now.
Yeah, they're a team now, innit? They're a team now, so.
Yeah, looks because at the start it didn't look like, it did look a bit frail to start off. It looked like,
No, we knew what he was doing, man. He knew what he was doing, but.
I know people backed him, but I wasn't convinced. I ain't gonna lie.
I know you weren't, but I was. I've always been.
Yeah, I know you've always been convinced with Arteta and all that. I knew that from the start, and I didn't understand where. Like, I knew Arteta was knowledgeable. I knew he was just that. I can't even say his name. It pisses me off. The thief, the Man City manager, the thief.
Oh, you're hilarious.
He was behind him. You get me? So I knew he had something.
Yeah. He's got what he needs to have, man. But also he's got But yeah, big up these fan channels, man. Big up all of them, man. I don't know too many to mention, but big up all of them. All the ones that are trying to thing. All the ones that are just normal people that are just talking about their passion and their sport that they love.
Give them their dues because
big up all of them, fam. You get me?
You gotta get hate. You could be talking about anything. Someone's always gonna try to draw you out, chat shit. No matter what you say, you could be talking complete facts. They're still gonna try to draw you out. You get me?
Always. It's just the way it goes, isn't it? So
you get me? You gotta look past it. Especially like if you're not see me, I'm not a person that alright. If you see me on road, that I'm cordial. You get me?
Yeah.
It can go that way, but I'm not that sort of person. I'm not. When I was younger, but now, like, I'm a reasonable person. You get me? You can come up to me, you can have a discussion, whatnot. You get me? But I ain't gonna take no disrespect. You get me? I'm not one of them. I'm not a prick. We just disrespect me, but I'm cordial. Like, I will never disrespect someone for no reason. You get me? I'm not a bully. I'm not no bad man to whatever. I'm just a normal person. You get me? So the way I speak to people is the way I speak to you face to face. But you get people online chatting stuff, and you just know You know, you won't be saying that.
These guys,
Real
man,
life.
they got. I need to start figuring out how to do what they do, where they have all this stuff at the bottom, man. You know, like so people can see what we're talking about. I really want to. Maybe I'll put it at the beginning or something, but
No, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We just need
they
to
they
just.
need to they need to they need to they need to fix up, man. Real talk. That's just bullying, cowardly, man.
Yeah, it's bro.
Man
It's a lot.
can't.
You've got a lot of people out here doing these football fans, and the thing is, they go out their way, take their time out, they do this, they do that.
It's a lot of effort.
It's a lot of effort. It's not just just like not getting paid. A lot of people don't get paid for it. You get me? All right, the successful ones do, but a lot of people don't get paid for it, bro. They're taking their time out, their own thing to try to give their point of view. Like what every fan wants to do. A lot of fans want to do the same thing, but they just haven't got the know-how. They don't know how to start up. They don't know how to do certain things. Like for years, I wanted to do this. From when it was Rafa Benitez, bro. Before Rafa Benitez days, when I wanted him. I told you I ran TalkSport. I went crazy when Stan Coleman picked up. All that I wanted to do, but I didn't know what I was doing, bro. You get me?
Yeah.
Like it would have gone off because Liverpool were doing crap then. So I reckon a lot of fans, opposition fans, would have tuned in to see me going crazy, absolutely crazy. You get me?
Yeah, as you always do, anyway.
Yeah, I remember I was not immature. I was younger then, so things affected me more them days. Now I'm chilled out now. I can definitely watch Liverpool, and we lost. Cool, no problem. I'll get on with the rest of my day. I'm pissed off, but it's inside pissed off. You won't have to see I'm pissed off. You get me? You get me? You know something's wrong, but back in the day, you definitely knew you can. Like the person I was with at the time knew. Oh, Liverpool lost. Oh, it's a mess. If he comes, I know I better just do this and do that because Liverpool lost it. No, knowing your girlfriend's got to check the scores before you come round to see what sort of movie.
Yeah.